Carole Lombard, the actress who captured hearts with her beauty, humor, and salty language, earned more than the president at the height of her career. She enjoyed romantic connections with leading men like William Powell and Clark Gable. However, those close to her noticed strange occurrences. Lombard's mother dabbled in the occult, including numerology, predicting a tragic event through her readings. Unconcerned, Lombard dismissed these warnings due to her practical nature. But on a frigid night in 1942, the unthinkable happened, revealing emotional turmoil far worse than anyone could have imagined. Delving into the details of this fateful evening reveals secrets surrounding the life and death of the beloved Hollywood icon. The tale of Carole Lombard serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes there may indeed be truth behind seemingly irrational fears. Carole Lombard was born Jane Alice Peters on a crisp autumn day, October 6, 1908, in the heartland of America, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Her father, Frederick Peters, and mother, Elizabeth Knight Peters, hailed from established Fort Wayne families, instilling in their young daughter a strong sense of pedigree and tradition. Growing up, Carole was the youngest of three children, having two older brothers who undoubtedly contributed to her spirited and adventurous nature. As a tomboy, she favored action-packed films over fairy tales, often accompanying her mother to the theater, much to the dismay of societal conventions. This early exposure to the stage nurtured her passion for performing and set the foundation for her illustrious career in Hollywood. Despite being raised amidst privilege, Carole's unconventional childhood shaped her into a fiercely independent woman who defied expectations. With her mother's unwavering support, she pursued her dreams, transforming herself from Jane Alice Peters into the iconic Carole Lombard, a name synonymous with grace, talent, and trailblazing spirit. In 1913, a devastating flood hit Fort Wayne, leaving many families in need of support. During this difficult time, the Lombard family's house, situated on a hill, turned into a gathering place for volunteers and relief efforts. This was largely due to the compassionate nature of the actress Carole Lombard's mother, who was determined to assist those affected by the disaster. Unfortunately, the tragedy did not end there for the Lombards. Mr. Frederick Lombard, Carole's father, suffered severe injuries, including a permanent limp and a traumatic brain injury. These circumstances put a significant strain on the family, eventually prompting Mistress Bessie Lombard to make the decision to relocate the family to California in what was known as a Victorian divorce. Despite these challenges, Carole went on to become one of Hollywood's most beloved stars. Her upbringing amidst hardship and adversity undoubtedly played a role in shaping her resilient spirit and successful career in the entertainment industry. At the tender age of 12, Carole Lombard was discovered by director Alan Dwan while she was playing baseball. This chance encounter led to an audition, and ultimately, her first film role in A Perfect Crime in 1921. Her natural talent was evident even then, but it would take several more years before she gained recognition in Hollywood. In 1924, Lombard signed with Fox Studios and adopted the stage name Carole Lombard. During her early years with the studio, she primarily appeared in minor roles in westerns and adventure films. These parts allowed her to hone her craft and gain experience in front of the camera. Lombard's big break came in 1925 when she starred alongside Jack Mulhall in Marriage in Transit. This romantic comedy gave her the opportunity to showcase her comedic timing and acting abilities, which helped establish her as a rising star in Hollywood. From then on, there was no turning back for the talented young actress. In 1930, Carole Lombard was involved in a car accident with actor Harry Cooper. The collision left a noticeable scar on the actress's forehead. As a result of this incident, Lombard's contract with Fox Studios was not renewed, which significantly impacted her career. Determined to move forward, Lombard decided to take legal action against Cooper. She filed a lawsuit seeking damages amounting to $35,000, a substantial sum during those times. After a lengthy court battle, the case was finally settled, with Cooper agreeing to pay Lombard a mere $3,000. Despite the small compensation she received, Lombard chose to undergo plastic surgery to repair the scar. However, even after the procedure, she remained conscious of how it might affect her professional prospects. Yet, instead of letting it hold her back, she used humor to deal with the situation. Known for her quick wit, Lombard often made lighthearted jokes about her appearance, putting both herself and others at ease. Lombard's resilience shone through as she continued to work tirelessly in films and shows post the accident. Her ability to transform physically and emotionally into various roles proved that she was more than just a pretty face. This classic star became an inspiration, showing that one can overcome physical flaws and continue to thrive in Hollywood. After parting ways with Fox Studios, the actress found herself struggling to secure roles in the competitive Hollywood industry. She decided to take a chance by auditioning for Max Sennett, a renowned director known for his comedies. Impressed by her unique blend of beauty and talent, he gave her the nickname Carole of the Curves. This marked the start of a series of 15 short films featuring the up-and-coming starlet. As she continued to hone her craft, the actress gradually began shifting towards full-length features. Her hard work finally started paying off, leading to more substantial roles that allowed her to truly shine. In 1931, during the peak of her rising career, she married fellow actor William Powell, forming a high-profile celebrity couple at the time. Despite describing their relationship as somewhat incompatible, they maintained a strong bond even after divorcing amicably just 2 years later. Their friendship lasted throughout both of their lives, demonstrating the deep connection they had formed during their brief marriage. After her divorce, actress Carole Lombard met and fell in love with Russ Columbo. They had plans to get married, but unfortunately, Columbo passed away in a tragic accident in 1934. Lombard was known for her generous nature, extending help to those in need. One notable instance was when she assisted tennis player Alice Marble during her illness by attending her matches and providing support. This act of kindness proved significant as Marble went on to win several Grand Slam titles after recovering from her illness. Despite facing personal setbacks, Lombard's generosity remained unwavering, making a positive impact on those around her. Her selfless acts continue to inspire even today. Will we ever know who else might have benefited from her kind heart? Only time will tell. In 1934, Carole Lombard finally achieved the stardom she had been seeking. This talented actress graced the screens in 3 successful films: Bolero, We're Not Dressing, and 20th Century. These roles allowed her to showcase her impeccable comedic timing and signature self-deprecating humor, captivating audiences nationwide. Among these successes was 20th Century, where Lombard starred alongside John Barrymore. Her performance was met with critical acclaim, solidifying her status as a force to be reckoned with in Hollywood. Fast forward to 1937, Lombard collaborated again with John Barrymore, along with Fred MacMurray, in True Confession. Once again, this classic was met with great enthusiasm from both critics and moviegoers alike. The film demonstrated Lombard's exceptional acting abilities, further cementing her place among the top stars of the era. Lombard's impact on the industry extended beyond just her acting skills. She possessed a unique charm and charisma that made her beloved by all who knew her. With each role, she left an indelible mark on the hearts of fans everywhere, making her one of the most cherished figures in old Hollywood history. In 1937, Carole Lombard made headlines when she negotiated a groundbreaking contract with Paramount, securing a salary of $450,000 per year. This significant sum reflected her status as one of Hollywood's most sought-after stars. Lombard was also known for her patriotic spirit, expressing her willingness to pay higher taxes to support the country during difficult times. Her actions earned praise from none other than President Franklin D. Roosevelt himself. As Lombard entered the late 1930s, she began to shift her focus towards more dramatic roles. This change marked a departure from the comedies that had initially brought her fame. In 1939, she starred in Made for Each Other, a drama directed by John Cromwell. Despite its promising cast, including James Stewart alongside Lombard, the film failed to make a significant impact at the box office. Later that same year, Lombard took on another challenging role in Vigil in the Night. Directed by George Stevens, this medical drama saw Lombard play a nurse navigating personal and professional crises. Unfortunately, much like Made for Each Other, it too underperformed commercially. However, these setbacks didn't deter Lombard from continuing to explore serious acting opportunities. Throughout her career, Carole Lombard consistently pushed boundaries, both personally and professionally. Whether it was advocating for progressive tax policies or delving into complex character studies, she remained committed to growth and innovation. In 1941, Carole Lombard returned to comedy with her role in Alfred Hitchcock's Mr. and Mistress Smith. This film tells the story of a married couple who discovers that their marriage isn't legal due to a technicality. Throughout the movie, Lombard and her co-star, Robert Montgomery, bring laughter and charm to the screen. Before taking on this project, Lombard had already established herself as a talented comedic actress. However, she took a brief hiatus from comedy after marrying actor Clark Gable in 1939. Their love story began when they met on the set of No Man of Her Own in 1936, but it wasn't until 3 years later that they officially became husband and wife. Their relationship was filled with happiness, yet they also faced challenges together. One significant difficulty they encountered was their struggle with childlessness. Despite these hardships, their bond remained strong, and they continued to support each other throughout their careers. Lombard's performance in Mr. and Mistress Smith received critical acclaim, reminding audiences why she was considered one of Hollywood's top leading ladies. With her natural talent and charismatic personality, she breathed life into every character she portrayed. And even though her time in the spotlight was cut tragically short by her untimely death in 1942, her legacy continues to live on through her unforgettable roles and contributions to cinema. After the United States entered World War II following the attack on Pearl Harbor, many celebrities joined the war effort by participating in Bond rallies. Among them was actress Carole Lombard, who became deeply involved in these events. In one notable instance, she managed to raise an impressive $2 million in a single night, while attending a rally in Indiana. Lombard had been traveling across the country, promoting the sale of war bonds, when it came time for her to return home. Despite having initially planned to take the train back, she ultimately decided to fly instead. This decision was made despite her mother's premonitions of danger, which added an element of foreboding to the situation. On January 16, 1942, Lombard boarded Transcontinental and Western Air Flight 3, along with her mother and husband, Clark Gable. Tragically, the plane never reached its destination. That same day, it crashed into Potosi Mountain in Nevada, claiming the lives of all aboard. The sudden loss of such a beloved figure in American cinema sent shockwaves through the nation. To this day, Carole Lombard remains remembered for her contributions to both the war effort and the entertainment industry. Devastated by the tragic loss of his third wife, actor Clark Gable struggled to come to terms with Carole Lombard's untimely death. The actress had been killed in a plane crash while returning home after a successful war bond drive. An investigation into the accident revealed pilot error and the absence of necessary beacon lights as contributing factors. Despite these findings, rumors persisted of Axis sabotage and personal conflicts surrounding the couple's relationship. Lombard's final film, To Be or Not to Be, had already been completed before her passing, but was released posthumously. Critics praised the actress's performance, highlighting her comedic timing and natural charisma. Unfortunately, the film failed to attract audiences and performed poorly at the box office. Nevertheless, Lombard's legacy lived on through her impressive body of work and her impact on Hollywood during its golden age. The film, set against the backdrop of World War II, featured Lombard alongside Jack Benny as members of a Polish acting troupe who become embroiled in a dangerous spy ring. While some dismissed the movie as lighthearted fare, others recognized it as a biting satire that tackled serious issues. Regardless, Lombard's portrayal earned widespread acclaim, solidifying her status as a talented and versatile leading lady. As time went on, fans continued to cherish this classic film and the memory of the actress who brought it to life. Though she left us too soon, Lombard's contributions to the entertainment industry remain significant, inspiring future generations of actors and filmmakers alike. And so, even in her absence, the actress continues to captivate audiences and make her mark on cinema history. In an era when comedy was dominated by men, Carole Lombard broke barriers and became one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses. Born on October 6, 1908, in Fort Wayne, Indiana, Jane Alice Peters, known professionally as Carole Lombard, began her acting career in silent films during the early 1920s. Lombard quickly rose to fame with her natural comedic timing and striking beauty. She starred in several successful movies throughout the 1930s, including 20th Century, My Man Godfrey, and Nothing Sacred. Her performances earned her critical acclaim and cemented her status as a leading lady in Hollywood. Off-screen, Lombard was known for her vivacious personality and wit. She was also deeply committed to various social causes, advocating for women's rights and supporting the war effort during World War II. Tragically, Lombard's life was cut short when she died in a plane crash in January 1942, while returning from a war bond rally. Despite her untimely death, Lombard left behind a lasting legacy as a pioneering actress who paved the way for future generations of female performers. To this day, she remains an inspiration to many. Carole Lombard was born Jane Alice Peters on October 6, 1908, in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Her father, Frederick C. Peters, was a prosperous businessman while her mother, Elizabeth Knight, was a homemaker. Carole's parents divorced when she was quite young, leading to a move to Los Angeles with her mother and siblings. Growing up in California, Carole developed an interest in acting at an early age. She spent many hours watching movies, and even participated in some local theater productions during her teenage years. However, it wasn't until after high school that she decided to pursue a career in Hollywood fully. Carole's first break came in 1925 when she appeared as an extra in several films, including Gold Heels and Dick Turpin. These minor roles caught the attention of Fox Film Corporation, which offered her a contract. Over the next few years, Carole continued to hone her skills, appearing in various small parts before finally landing her big break in the film 20th Century, opposite John Barrymore. Throughout her career, Carole worked with numerous influential directors and actors who helped shape her style and approach to acting. Among these were Howard Hawks, Ernst Lubitsch, and William Powell. Under their guidance, Carole became known for her comedic timing, quick wit, and ability to portray complex emotions on screen. One of Carole's most significant influencers was Myrna Loy, whom she met while working together on The Gay Bride. The two actresses quickly formed a close friendship, often sharing advice and supporting each other throughout their careers. Myrna encouraged Carole to take risks and explore new aspects of her talent, helping her become one of Hollywood's most beloved stars. As Carole's fame grew, so did her influence off-screen. An advocate for social issues and workers' rights, she used her platform to support various causes and organizations, becoming a respected figure both inside and outside the industry. Despite passing away tragically in 1942, Carole Lombard left behind an indelible mark on cinema and continues to inspire generations of aspiring performers today. Ever since Carole Lombard was a young girl, she was drawn to the magic of cinema. She would often sneak into local movie theaters, mesmerized by the flickering images on the screen. Her mother, a stage actress, noticed her daughter's fascination and encouraged her to explore acting. At the age of 12, Carole made her stage debut in a small production, igniting a flame that would burn brightly throughout her life. Driven by her newfound love for performing, Carole left home at 16 to seek fame and fortune in Hollywood. However, success didn't come easily. She spent years taking bit parts, struggling to make ends meet. Yet, she never lost sight of her dream. A turning point came when Carole landed a leading role in the film 20th Century alongside John Barrymore. Her comedic timing and undeniable charm captured audiences and critics alike. This breakthrough performance solidified Carole's place among the industry's elite. As Carole continued to hone her craft, she became known for her versatility and fearlessness in tackling complex roles. From screwball comedy to drama, she mastered it all. Despite her rising stardom, Carole remained grounded and humble, always dedicated to perfecting her art. In doing so, she inspired countless aspiring actors who admired her tenacity and grace both on and off the screen. Thus began Carole Lombard's extraordinary journey through Hollywood, forever leaving behind a legacy that continues to captivate generations. For Carole, every step taken was driven by an unwavering passion for storytelling and the enchantment of cinema, a creative spark that burned fiercer than any spotlight. Carole Lombard's journey to stardom was marked by numerous obstacles. Born Jane Alice Peters on October 6, 1908, in Fort Wayne, Indiana, she experienced financial struggles early on. Her father's business failed during the Great Depression, forcing the family to move frequently in search of stability. Despite these hardships, young Jane remained determined to become an actress. At the age of 12, she convinced her mother to let her pursue acting lessons in Los Angeles. However, the path wasn't easy as expected. Industry skeptics doubted her potential due to her gangly appearance and tomboy nature. Unfazed by the criticism, Lombard honed her craft and embraced her unique qualities. She began landing small roles in silent films around 1925, often portraying vivacious flappers. Lombard's big break came when she signed with Paramount Pictures in 1930. Yet, even then, success didn't come overnight. She was cast in forgettable films and struggled to find her footing. Instead of giving up, Lombard used this time to study comedy under renowned director Max Sennett. This decision proved pivotal, transforming her into one of Hollywood's most sought-after comedians. By the mid-1930s, Lombard had become a bona fide star, known for her quick wit and impeccable timing. But she never forgot her humble beginnings. Even amidst fame and fortune, she stayed grounded, always remembering where she came from. In the face of adversity, Carole Lombard demonstrated unwavering resilience, proving that creativity and determination can indeed help overcome life's biggest hurdles. After several small roles in silent films, Carole Lombard's breakthrough moment came in 1934 with her performance in 20th Century. Director Howard Hawks took notice of her comedic talent and cast her alongside John Barrymore. Critics praised Lombard's flawless delivery and natural timing, establishing her as a skilled comedian. Co-star Walter Brennan remarked, "She had impeccable comic instincts, always knowing when to hold back or let loose." The following year, Lombard delivered another standout performance in My Man Godfrey, where she played a ditzy socialite who hires a homeless man as her family's butler. This film showcased both her comedic prowess and ability to handle more dramatic material. According to critic Pauline Kael, Lombard's charm lies in her unpredictability. One minute she's all elegance, the next she's a wild child. Her portrayal earned Lombard her first and only Academy Award nomination. In addition to her acting success, Lombard also made headlines for being the highest-paid actress in Hollywood during the late 1930s. She used her influence to demand better pay and treatment for women in the industry. Producer David O. Selznick noted, "Carole wasn't just talented, she was brave. She fought for what she believed in and inspired others to do the same." By challenging traditional gender norms and consistently delivering outstanding performances, Carole Lombard became a trailblazer in Hollywood, paving the way for future generations of female actors. Carole Lombard's artistic vision was shaped by her early life experiences and unique upbringing. Born on October 6, 1908, in Fort Wayne, Indiana, she was raised in a modest household where entertainment became an escape. This fueled her passion for acting and storytelling. Lombard had a distinctive comedic flair, often playing quick-witted, independent women who challenged traditional gender roles. Her signature style combined physical comedy with sharp dialogue, making her performances both entertaining and thought-provoking. She once said, "I like to play strong parts, because it gives me a chance to live several lives." One of her most notable films, My Man Godfrey, showcases her ability to balance humor and drama while tackling social issues. In this screwball comedy, she portrayed Irene Bullock, highlighting themes of class struggle and mental health stigma, topics considered taboo during the time. Despite facing adversity throughout her career due to gender biases, Lombard remained steadfast in creating authentic female characters. By drawing upon her own beliefs and convictions, these roles served as reflections of contemporary society and encouraged conversations around progressive ideals. Carole Lombard left behind an indelible impact on Hollywood through her groundbreaking work. Even today, fans continue to admire her unforgettable charisma and undeniable talent, celebrating her legacy as one of classic cinema's greatest actresses. And yet, there remains so much more to discover about this remarkable woman whose influence transcends generations. So why not step in and explore further the enchanting world of Carole Lombard? Carole Lombard was a trailblazer in Hollywood's golden age, known for her comedic talent and striking beauty. She starred in over 50 films throughout her career, including 20th Century and My Man Godfrey, which earned her an Academy Award nomination. Lombard's influence extended beyond just acting. As one of the first actresses to establish herself as a powerful leading lady, both on and off screen, she paved the way for future generations of female stars. Her impact can still be seen today through the strong, independent women portrayed in modern film and television. Industry expert Molly Haskell notes that Lombard possessed a kind of fearless quality. She had a real sense of humor about life. This attitude shone through in many of her performances, making her a relatable figure for audiences during difficult times like the Great Depression. Moreover, Lombard played a significant role in breaking down barriers between comedy and drama genres. She excelled in screwball comedies but also tackled more serious roles with ease. According to critic David Thompson, she could play light comedy, heavy drama, and everything in between. Her innovative approach to acting even caught the attention of renowned director Howard Hawks, who once said, "I found out right away that I was dealing with someone unique, a girl who knew what she wanted, didn't mind taking risks, and could handle anything I threw at her." Lombard's legacy continues to inspire actors and filmmakers today. Actress Drew Barrymore cites Lombard as a major inspiration, praising her ability to balance strength and vulnerability in her work. Similarly, director Joss Whedon has credited Lombard's quick wit and sharp intellect as influencing his own writing style. In conclusion, Carole Lombard left an indelible mark on Hollywood, pushing boundaries and setting new standards for both acting technique and representation of women in film. Her contributions continue to resonate with industry professionals and fans alike, solidifying her status as a true icon of classic cinema. Carole Lombard was known for her vivacious personality both on and off screen. She had a deep love for animals and often volunteered at local animal shelters during her free time. This passion for animals translated into her acting career, where she starred in several movies alongside various four-legged co-stars. Lombard's generosity extended beyond just animals, though. She was actively involved in numerous charitable organizations throughout her lifetime. One cause particularly close to her heart was supporting soldiers overseas during World War II. In fact, shortly before her untimely death, Lombard embarked on a war bond tour to help raise funds for the troops. Sadly, she passed away in a plane crash while returning home from one such event. Despite her tragic demise, Lombard left behind a legacy of compassion and kindness. Her dedication to helping others, whether it be through volunteering at animal shelters or raising money for soldiers, showcased her genuine concern for the welfare of those around her. It's clear that Lombard's personal values greatly influenced her work and led her to become not just a beloved actress, but also a true humanitarian. Carole Lombard was a trailblazer in Hollywood's golden age, known for her comedic talent and stunning beauty. Her career spanned over 2 decades, during which she starred in numerous films, showcasing her versatility as an actress. Even today, her work continues to inspire up-and-coming performers. Lombard's ability to bring laughter and joy to audiences remains unmatched. She paved the way for women in comedy, proving that they could hold their own alongside their male counterparts. Despite facing adversity in an era dominated by men, Lombard never backed down. Instead, she used it as fuel to push herself further, constantly honing her craft and delivering exceptional performances. For those looking to follow in Carole Lombard's footsteps, remember that hard work and dedication will take you far. Don't let setbacks discourage you, learn from them, and keep moving forward. Stay true to yourself and your art, and always strive for excellence. Additionally, networking plays a crucial role in building a successful career. Attend events, engage with peers, and build relationships within your industry. You never know who might help propel you to new heights. And when opportunities arise, seize them wholeheartedly. Embrace every experience as a chance to grow and improve. Lastly, don't forget to have fun along the way. Passion and enthusiasm shine through in one's work, making each project more enjoyable and rewarding. So take risks, challenge yourself, and enjoy the journey. After all, like Carole Lombard once said, "My philosophy is that if you have a good time doing what you do, you're going to do it well." Carole Lombard's journey began in Fort Wayne, Indiana, where she was born Jane Alice Peters on October 6, 1988. A natural performer, she found her calling in Hollywood and changed her name to Carole Lombard. Her career took off in the 1930s, marked by screwball comedies such as 20th Century and My Man Godfrey, showcasing both her talent and innovative spirit. Lombard defied conventions of the time, pushing boundaries and breaking free from stereotypes. She formed her own production company, ensuring greater creative control over her work, a bold move for a woman in the male-dominated film industry. In doing so, she paved the way for future generations of actresses. Her tragic death at age 33 in a plane crash did little to diminish her influence. Decades later, her films continue to entertain audiences worldwide, proving her timeless appeal. Moreover, her humanitarian efforts during World War II left an indelible mark beyond cinema. Carole Lombard embodied resilience and determination throughout her life and career, reminding us all about the transformative power of creativity paired with unwavering persistence. Even when faced with adversity, she remained steadfast in pursuing her passions, forever shaping the course of American cinema. Indeed, it is through stories like hers that we grasp the true potential of artistic visionaries who dare to challenge norms and change our world for the better. As one of Hollywood's shining stars during the golden age of cinema, Carole Lombard left an indelible mark on the film industry. Born on October 6, 1908, she began her career on the silent screen before transitioning seamlessly into talkies. Over time, she became known for her comedic timing, versatility, and undeniable charm. Throughout her career, Lombard starred in numerous memorable films, including 20th Century, My Man Godfrey, and Nothing Sacred. Her ability to portray various roles made her stand out among her peers and solidified her status as a true talent. In addition, Lombard was unafraid to break away from traditional norms and expectations for women in Hollywood, further cementing her place as a trailblazer. Lombard's personal life was just as fascinating as her professional accomplishments. She married heartthrob Clark Gable in 1939, forming one of Hollywood's most beloved couples. Sadly, their marriage was cut short when Lombard passed away in a plane crash while returning home from a war bond rally in 1942. Despite her untimely death, her impact continues to resonate today. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about Carole Lombard's contributions to the world of entertainment? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content celebrating the lives and legacies of influential figures in entertainment.